Once you've unboxed your sewing machine, it should come with a foot pedal and a power cord. First step is to plug these in. Depending on your machine, the cord will plug in somewhere onto the side. In this case, it plugs in right here. In this specific machine, the foot cable looks like an audio jack. It plugs in back here. Once you've plugged everything in, it's time to turn it on. Once you've turned your machine on, it's time to load the bobbin, which should have come with your machine. You will need your thread to load it. The way you load your bobbin will depend on your machine. For this specific machine, the instructions say to place your thread right here with the thread facing this side. Come over to this side of this small round thing, wind it around, bring it back over here. The instructions say to load the thread through this tiny hole in your bobbin, and from the inside stick it through the hole and grab it. Then you're going to go to a small post, and the direction in which your thread faces does matter. According to the instructions, it should be on this side of the bobbin. So there's a small metal clip here that'll spring load it. So I press down and seat it. I'm going to tighten up, pulling it from the spool. I need to slide this whole shaft to the right. And now it's ready to load up. While holding the thread, I'm going to slightly press on the foot pedal just a few times. And I'm going to snip this tiny bit off the bobbin. I'm going to turn this to make sure it's on full speed. And now we're ready to press the pedal. Spin your thread and this should start loading up. Once the thread starts to touch this plastic piece, this will start to slow down and you know it's full. I'm going to go and stop there. Once I'm done, I'm going to slide this back to the left, snip the thread, and remove the bobbin. Next step, we are going to thread the machine. So we're going to start off by making sure the needle is in the highest position. I'm going to come down here and flip this up. Now the needle is fully raised. Instructions for threading the upper portion of your machine might be right on the body. In this case, it's step 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 is down here. So I'm going to walk through these steps. So for step 1, we're going to take our thread and pull on this side of the spool according to the instructions. We're going to wrap around here. We're going to wrap it around this hook. That's step 1. Now step 2, let's go down here. Step 3, wrap it around here. Step 4 is right here. So we are going to wrap around this small hook. I'm going to turn the wheel a little bit. And you might be able to see that metal hook. We're going to go on this side of it so it catches it. Now we're going to pull down. This specific machine has an auto threading function. So after the last step, we're going to take your thread, push it with your thumb, get it on the other side of this hook. Once it's caught on that hook, we're going to take it on the second hook. Now we have it right here. We're going to press this down. And this is going to rotate. And a very small wire is going through the hole in the needle. We're going to put our string in on the other side of it and just release this and it automatically pulls it through. Now we can pull our thread through. We can just pull it back here for now. Now we need to thread our lower portion. So we're going to start off by removing this little cover. This is just a spring-loaded clip. We're going to remove this. We're going to get our bobbin, and according to the instructions, the thread needs to be on this side. So we're going to sit this in here, pull the thread this way, and it will need to go around this little plastic hook. Pull it all the way around this little channel in here. And there's a small blade right here. It's hard to see. I'm going to continue pulling the thread through here, and now it's going to cut on that blade. Once you run your thread through, you can replace your cover. This small lip inserts here. You just press down, it should click into place. Now we're going to lower the needle, and it should pull the thread that you had wound through here right out. So you see that? It's pulling it through right now. Here's the end of it right now, so just grab it with your finger and pull it out slightly. Now that you've threaded the upper portion and the lower portion, you can install the foot. The foot will depend on the type of stitch you're using. I am only going to be using a straight stitch. So I'm going to go to my instructions and find utility stitches, basic utility stitch. It's going to show the pattern. I'm just going to show the type of presser foot. In my case, it's J. I'm going to go to your feet that came with it and find the one marked J. So you're going to go to your machine now. You're going to get your foot, slide it under here so that this little shaft lines up right here. At the rear, there's a spring-loaded tab. We're going to press it and allow us to push your foot up in there. And now it's loaded. I can pivot around that shaft. And that's it. Now you're ready to get sewing. If you like this video, please like and subscribe.